Settled next to the Willamette River, Autzen Stadium is a jewel in the Pacific Northwest, and the flock of ducks that call it home have made this one of the most challenging places for any team to come calling. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Ducks will put toe to leather and we'll get started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Michigan State's offense will get the first crack at it here. And as the game evolves into an aerial circus, sometimes you find a superstar running back like this guy.
And when you got this guy, you ride this guy. You give him the ball, you run the football, you find ways to continue to feed him because he just gets stronger and better as the game goes on.
The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Got a man. It's Glover. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Ducks offense has its first opportunity of the day. Typically, the last thing a defense wants is to have a backer on a wide receiver, but we may see some of that today, guys.
Typically, you don't see linebackers that can run like this guy, and that's why they feel okay letting him cover this dynamic wide receiver.
Got a lot of running room. The 30. 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Ducks!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. They'll see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. He'll keep it himself. Makes it past the marker. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it behind the line. It's Marsh. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Now the play fake. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Childs. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Holden. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He rifles one deep down the right side. The Ducks will punt it away on 4th down. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Gonna run it. It's Carter. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Scanning the field, it's Childs. Fires to the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. They're going to run it to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. Just trucks through it. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 3rd down, and this crowd will pull out a vocal cord to help this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Marsh. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Oh, the attempt is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give to the tailback. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Give to the running back. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Quick strike complete.
Well, it's a good decision by the quarterback, and I know you didn't get the first down, but the good news is you got a chunk of yards back, now setting up 4th and short and giving yourself an opportunity to go for it here and keep this drive going.
He'll call for the fair catch here. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. A strike downfield. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Here's the handoff. Shows him the stiff arm. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. He's got the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. The Spartans are in the red zone. Wide out in motion. In the red area, it's Carter. And he could not get loose on the run. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Running back goes in motion. Looking to throw on 2nd down. He's got it down the middle. Tackled immediately after the catch. 3rd down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Quickly complete. Oh, ball's out. The defense grabs it, and they're going the other way.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally. You got to be in the right place at the right time.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll throw it on 1st down. Finds his man. It's James. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They've got a chance to get some breathing room. It's 2nd and 4 from the 15. Using the quick game. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. And the Ducks are flying down the field. The give out of the gun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Off the play fake. That's caught. It's Ferguson. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. The Ducks with the 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Caught behind the line. It's James. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the defense gets to the quarterback. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
Yeah, and all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Ducks decide to punt it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Wants to throw. It's Childs. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. Fast motion from the offense. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense. Looking for a gap. It's Carter. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. Quick completion to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On second down, they'll take to the air. Quickly to the tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Looking to throw on third. Snagged in the middle. It's Foster. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Give to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Spartans.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Bangs it through for an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Penn State was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans at Beaver Stadium. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been that Happy Valley crowd who leaves happy with the win. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. To the ground with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. They're bringing heat. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Ducks send out the punt unit. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Dropping back, it's Childs. Snags it over the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. He's looking to throw. He's got it. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. He fires to the left side. He holds it in, and nobody's close.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. Touchdown, Oregon! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Back to pass, it's Childs. Pocket starts to collapse. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He's back to throw on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's called it.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Getting some heat. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. No tricks here. Looks as if they'll just run it out and take that lead into halftime. Typically, you only see this at the end of the game or end of a half. I'm not really sure why we're getting an early peek at victory formation. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like you've had an enjoyable day there today in Eugene. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
And the Spartans will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Back to pass. It's Gabriel. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's see what they've got on second down. They keep attacking through the air. Unleashes one deep. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. And the third down pass is incomplete. The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. The run from the shotgun. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. The Spartans moving quickly to the line. Got his man quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Here comes the offense on 1st down. From the shotgun, the inside give. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Caught near the sticks. It's Whittington. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Coming after it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll give it to the back. They almost got a 1st down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
This guy fits that Spartan quarterback mold, a guy who makes plays, a Jeff Smoker, a Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, a guy that you can depend on. You got to find that guy that can complement who you are and what you are, and so you can get a lot of the fans going, go green, go white. Find the complement at quarterback to this offense.
Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Childs. It's complete to the left. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. They're going to run it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Takes the handoff. It's Carter. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Clemson was far from the friendly confines of Death Valley, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got an open man. Running toward the tape. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Back to throw, it's Gabriel. Tight end finds a soft spot. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. This offense has a 2nd down play. Leaves it with the running back. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Hold and fired complete.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback, timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Trying to find his man on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Foster. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Hands it off. Showing off the arms. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They go right back to him. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. And that ball is picked off. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet. It's getting pretty close.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They'll run the RPO and pull it right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now 2nd down. They'll try the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air. It's Gabriel. He's going up top. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Looking for a block. It's Glover. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
So they'll try to make up some of that ground on 2nd down from the 16. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is snowed under.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
The Spartans will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets a block. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to throw. It's Gabriel. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Gonna take a shot. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oregon! That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you've got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. If you need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll try to tack on one more. And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Unloads to the wideout. Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for a man. It's Gabriel. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Offense gets set for second down. Brings up second down. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. And here comes the offense on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Facing a third down and short from the 26. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out quickly. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on second down. Looking for space, it's James. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Lining up, trying to convert this third and short from the 40. To the ground to try to move the chains. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Ducks line up to punt it away. Fair catch, called for and made. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds his tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Going up top on first down. Finds his man down the middle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Leaves it with the back. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. To the air, it's Childs. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. Gets it out fast. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. And the Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up. Everybody wants chunk plays, and you need them, but this has been the epitome of efficiency.
No doubt. Take what the defense gives you. Sometimes it's okay to be patient. Sometimes it's okay not to push the ball down the field. The defense is giving the underneath stuff. The offense is taking it and moving the ball down the field really nicely.
Makes the catch. It's Brown. And he's brought down after a nice gain. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Glover. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down.
Well, we knew this quarterback could put up some monster numbers. He is putting on a clinic in this game. He now has over 400 yards passing.
They'll throw it on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Got some room to run. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown Ducks. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Alabama opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should...
And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. Line gets set, first down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. And, guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Quarterback will audible. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
With that field goal, now it takes a touchdown to beat them, so you want to pin them back and then let the defense have a little room to work with. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Trying to get to him. Trying to escape and get it himself.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Chucked it away just as he was hit. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Back to throw, it's Childs. It's complete along the sidelines. It's a catch inbounds, and it's a first down. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Feeling some heat. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. And he's down, and this game will end on a turnover. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.